The scariest time for a twin is when they first go out on their own. I was terrified when I joined speech by myself. From day one though, my teammates took care of me. Stepping into my first tournament, I felt the magic of it. I came across so many ideas and diverse groups of people. They actually cared about what I had to say. Many varsity competitors that I met, and some judges, told me that I had a special gift. I began to develop a passion for public speaking. In the competitions, I did fine. At sections, I ended up finaling, a rare occurrence for first-year speeches. I was on top of my game and I thought that I was a star. Thinking of next year, I expected gold medals galore. Everyone knew that the second year was an improvement and that there would be more awards. Even better, I was a captain. Unfortunately, my prediction was wrong. Along with speech, I was also in student council and link crew, a volunteer at an assisted living center, a homecoming coordinator, and a high-level student. I fell into a deep, dark pit. I knew that I was in trouble, but I continued my commitment to everything. The constant tug of war between my stubbornness and stress caused me to develop a bad anxiety problem. I would find myself after rounds in a bathroom stall having an anxiety attack. I didn't understand my love for speech anymore. Thankfully, summer soon came enough. With my short break, I found a love for public speaking again, but I knew that things had to change. Senior year, I cut down on my activities. It was immensely freeing, but my anxiety was still present. I saw my fellow teammates get praise and awards as I worked hard but continued to get worse scores. Sections is the biggest tournament that my team competes in. This year, 3 weeks in advance, my coach strolled into the practice room and told me the words that I was waiting to hear for 2.5 years. He was letting me double enter. I chose to do informative speaking. After the excitement settled, I slowly realized what I was about to do. As my competitors tweaked their perfected pieces, I was starting to figure out a category that my coach barely knew about. But the feeling that I got when I performed in this category, even though I was unprepared, was the best feeling ever. I found my place. Sections came closer than I hoped. I walked into my first round room, ready to puke. A few minutes later, I performed. The farther that I got into my piece, the more I evolved into the speechy that I was. Before I knew it, I was in my third round, and I had finally gotten my speech swagger back. Soon enough, I got word that I finaled. My final round was a blur. I only remember putting my absolute best into my piece. Unfortunately, as it happens sometimes in speech, my judges were blinded and I didn't make it to state. Although it would have been cool to make it to state, I was happy to feel like myself again. Now as I go on to the U and compete in collegiate speech and debate, I will remember to be myself, focus on having fun, and not sweat the small stuff.